think we're finally moving. You can see the land moving now. See, we're heading out. That's looking right into the sun. I don't know if that'll work, but we are slowly heading back. Calling out to sea. I just want to stand out here for the departure.
Your attention please, all passengers. On behalf of our captain, officers and crew, welcome aboard the MV Atlantic Vision. In a few moments, a video regarding your safety and security will be shown on screens throughout the vessel and in cabins. Please watch this video or refer to the printed material in your cabin to become familiar with the safety features on board.
The first time that I ever danced with you, and from that moment on I knew forever would never reach someone new.
They all want to.
Good morning. Well, that's one of the best sleeps I've had on the whole trip so far. It's great. So I'm gonna go down and get a coffee. It's already 7:30, and I don't know if that's Newfoundland time or not, but I think it is. So we're gonna head down and get it. So I just had a bagel and a coffee for $5.50. Well, that's just the way it's gonna be on a ship, you know that. But at least I had a bagel, and the coffee's actually pretty decent. It's one of the better coffees I've had for just sitting there ready to go in the container. So anyway, I'm out on deck now. Definitely much cooler here than it was on the mainland, but not real bad. Most people have got their sweatshirts and their coats on now outside. But I'm getting my first glimpses of Newfoundland right now, and I can see a little, you know, I can see some port stuff, and I can see some cranes and things like that. There's a port over there. There's some nice mountains. The waters have been calm. Like I said, that was actually a much calmer journey than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really rocky and we were going to be all seasick and everything else, but it actually just kind of a gentle rocking the whole night, just like a gently rocking you. I had my gravel too, so maybe that helped. It was literally an excellent sleep, and I think the rocking helped the sleep too. So anyway, yeah, first seeing Newfoundland. Didn't need the shorts this morning. I'll probably wear the coat when I go out, and we're gonna go from here. Yeah, I'm up on the top deck now. It's interesting how people take different options. Some people they didn't opt for a cabin. I like to opt for a cabin, and I know it costs extra, but you're just paying for another motel room for the night as far as I'm concerned. And that costs about the same. And I've seen some people who are like, someone there sleeping on the deck in their sleeping bag, and I thought I had it bad when I was sleeping on the plywood. Here they're sleeping on wet metal. Outdoors, go figure. So I guess there's people that are made of tougher stuff than I am, that's for sure. But anyway, as we head in there, I love to sleep. There was another guy, he said he just spent most of the night just sitting out on the deck looking at the water. But he's like a vet, so they're used to being tough. Anyway, yeah, we're heading in. If I go around the other side, I might be able to get a look out front and see some of the landscape a little bit better. Maybe I'll give you a little look at the boat instead of so much looking at me. Here's looking off the back. So, well, look at the size of that lifeboat. There we go. Now I know where to head if there's a problem. Head back there. They should be able to find a seat for me on there. Those are massive lifeboats. A lot better than on Titanic, eh? Where they're lowering the old wooden boats off the side and just the rich people were allowed. Wow, some massive diesel engines. And you think those things are just chugging all night long. For the last 15 hours. I wonder how much diesel that consumes. My God. It's pretty cool. I can't go to the very top. I guess I don't know. That's for the crow's nest. It reminds me a lot of the Chichiman though. So if you head up here, you can't really get to the very front of the boat because it's like where the captain is, the bridge, I guess you call it. But you can get a pretty good view of the mainland from here. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but it's a pretty good view of the mainland. We can see we're coming in. Coming into Newfoundland on the far end.
Your attention, please. Our captain has advised we'll be docking in approximately 45 minutes. Please.
And it's just this is the pet area, so you just set your pets out here, and I guess they're allowed to poop on the deck, and you pick up the poop. I guess is how it's done. And then you can see they just let their pets out to have a pee, or you got to watch where you step around here. Someone didn't clean that one up very well. But yeah, the pets are in here, and they keep them in kennels in there, so that's the pet kennel. Yeah, I was just talking to that guy that was laying in the sleeping bag on the deck here, and I didn't want to stick a camera in his face or anything like that, so I just asked him. I was telling him about my yurt experience, and he goes, "Oh no, I had some blankets down under me, and I was quite comfortable all night." I said, "Really?" So he spent the entire night sleeping on this deck, on this metal deck, in his sleeping bag, and he was like quite happy. He said he was quite comfortable with it. I don't know if I could have handled that. I told him, "You made tougher stuff than me."
Rugged landscapes of the Newfoundland.
You know what amazes me? But the farther east you go in Canada, the more, like, the less populated it seems. And you think it would be the opposite, because this was the first land to be discovered, at least by Europeans. You know, the Indians came from the other way, obviously, but the Europeans, to discover our entire continent, came here first. So this is, to me, as far as civilization of the, you know, modern civilization, this is the oldest country, the oldest where we've set foot, and yet it seems like the least touched. And I don't know if it's because of the quality of the farmland or what, but it's like everybody just went up the St. Lawrence and started to settle in Montreal and Toronto and areas like that. I guess that's where the farmland was. And ever since then, for the last 300 years, this has been virtually untouched from here to there. And so the further east you go, the less populated it is, even though it's older country. And that has always kind of fascinated me. Now, I love the fact that my cabin has its own bathroom. I mean, I even had a great shower. It was a wonderful shower, good water pressure there. But for some reason, the toilet has been very problematic. I won't show you what's in the toilet, but I'm just telling you, you press the button and nothing happens. And it was flushing before, but then it's like, I don't know, are you only allowed so much water or what? So if I leave them a surprise in there, that's their fault for not keeping up on the toilet. And it's we're getting off the boat in a half an hour. We're docking, so what's the point of calling maintenance now? So I'm just gonna say, sorry man, you need to fix your toilets. When we get down the stairs, there's like a traffic jam of people. It took me so damn long to get down here. All the bikers just got down here before me and left, so I'm late. But I got everything hooked up. I'm ready to go. I just feel like you got a rush, you know, when you're getting off, but I guess you kind of do. Okay, pretty sure we're all good to go. I can get off here and then I can pull over and sort out my shit after. Just hope I don't slip on this stuff. It's not quite as bad as one we got on. Whew. Made the journey. Don't you slip. Don't like the steel stuff. Huh, we're off. Welcome to Newfoundland. Hey! We're heading out. Everybody's so happy. Oh yeah, it ain't summer weather here anymore. Well, that's why I brought a sweatshirt. Come to Newfoundland in. This time, yeah, I gotta pull over, get a picture at the sign, but I don't know if I can. I wanted a picture there too. Stupid RV in the way. Damn it. You took my spot. I'm getting in there anyway. I don't give a shit. Argentina. Hopefully this is a good spot to park. I gotta sort out my stuff anyway. I had to rush so much and I was like the last motorcycle guy off. Lesson learned. I think they told us to wait until we hear the announcement before we could go down. So I just sat in my cab and waited for the announcement, and I got stuck in a friggin' traffic jam of people like you wouldn't believe, and I couldn't get down there. By the time I got down there, everyone else was already ready to go. They all took off, and I'm standing there still trying to get my straps off and my get packed up and everything. I tell you, it was a pain in the butt. So I finally got off. Now I gotta pull over and sort out my shit, get my GPS up, know where the heck I'm going and all that stuff. So here I am on the side of the road. At least I got a picture of the Newfoundland and Labrador. So we made her. And just as I expected, cloudy and cool and windy. I wouldn't expect any less. We are in the old country now. Or at least the old country of Canada. I'm gonna just tuck these like this and hope they don't flap around too much. Just kind of go like that. Anyway, I still feel like I need to rush and I don't know why. I'm off the boat, I'm out of here. But I just want to get everything going, so then we can get on the road and see what happens. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but that's today's journey. We just got off the boat in Argentina. Maybe you can't see it, I don't know. We're going to go all the way around this peninsula and then up around the bay and then down another peninsula. It's going to be 233 kilometers and should be about 4 hours, maybe five hours or so to get there. So what's it now, 10? I should be there, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, unless I stop a lot. So I have time to stop a bit before I get to where I'm going. So there we go. So we're going to hit go and we're going to see if Beeline will lead us on a decent path. Now the other thing is, did it work fixing my fuse, and do I have charge again? That we're not sure of. We have not tested that yet. So we're going to have to find out. Oh, I haven't got my key on. See if it says it's charging. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, I got my new fuse in there. Oh, the Garmin's coming on. So I think that's working. And I'm just not sure if it's charging my phone. Oh, there it is. It should be charging it. Yes, it's charging. So yay, fixed problem. Fixed my first little breakdown on the bike. Very proud of myself because I'm not a real hardcore tech, but I'm a good problem solver. All right, let's go.